Shalom Aleichem Rabotai. We are continuing Mishnah Yomi in Terumot at the 8th parak and the 8th Mishnah, 8 and an 8. Chavit shel Terumah shnoa bo Safek Tumah. We had a barrel of Terumah, and it was born on it, meaning it just happened by itself, a Safek in Tumah. So we're thinking maybe something tamei got in that barrel. Rabbi Eliezer Omer im haita munachat mokum turpa. If it's in an exposed place, this barrel's out in the open under the skies with the bugs, put it into a private place, a tsanua place, where it'll be more protected. If it was uncovered, cover it, put a lid on it. So you want to protect it from becoming vadai tamei, according to Eliezer. Rabbi Yehoshua Omer, if it was in a protected place, you can put it out in an exposed place. If it was already covered, yigolena, then uncover it. So Yeshua is implying you could leave it out and wait for it to get vadai tamei. You cannot make truma tameya. There's a pasuk about that. But if it becomes tamei by itself, so now you'd be able to know it's vadai tamei, not safek, maybe tamei, and you'd be able to burn the contents as fuel. The Kohen could use it as fuel. And Gamliel Omer al yechodesh badavar. I mean, Gamliel says don't change it, don't cover, don't uncover, don't move the barrel around. So he holds you do have to protect vadai tahor truma from becoming tamei, but even if it might be tamei, you shouldn't cause it, indirectly to become tamei, like Rabbi Yeshua says. Mishnah Tes, a tragic case. Chavit shenishbara begatel yona, a barrel of truma tahora, perfectly pure truma, broke. Nebuch, the barrel broke. Frequently, their barrels back then were clay or fragile materials. Wood barrels could also break, God forbid. So it broke in the gat elyona, the upper part of the press. That's where the grapes start out, and then they flow down to the lower portion. And the lower portion has a big vat, a big receptacle at the bottom to catch all the grape juice and ferment it. But now the problem is this barrel broke upstairs, and it's all going to flow down to the bottom, v'hatachtona tameya. But the stuff in the bottom, that's tamei. So you've got tahor on top, and it's going to flow downstream to the bottom floor of the gat and get tamei. So that's a big problem. So what are you going to do? You're going to go and try to find something to catch the wine that's truma tahora and save it. Modeh Rabbi Eliezer Rabbi Yeshua. So they both agree. Shim yecholim, if you have the ability, lahatzil memenu revi'it b'tahara yatzil. If you could save even a revius, a small measure from this barrel in tahara, you should go save it. Now that means you don't have something tahor on hand. The kalim around here are tameim, nebuch. It's the god of an amaretz, or stuff just got tamei, and it's a problem. So if you can run next door and borrow a kli that's tahor, that's a revius, so run next door and borrow that kli, even though, meanwhile, your broken barrel is dripping or flowing down to the bottom, and the truma is becoming tameya. So if you can save one revius in tahara, go ahead and do all you can and save it. This is a good slogan for any kiruv organization. Go and save what you can save. Do what you can do. Run and help who you can help. The Mishnah concludes, im lav, if you can't go save a revius. Nebuch, you don't have anything tahor on hand. All of the jugs and pitchers and kelim you have, they're already tameim. Rabbi Eliezer omer tered v'ti tamei, v'al yitamen b'yadav. So Rabbi Eliezer says, listen, you have a choice. You can catch the truma in a bucket, but the bucket's tamei, so it'll become tamei. Or you can wait and let the truma drip down to the bottom of the gat, and it will become tamei when it's mixed with the wine at the bottom of the gat by itself. He says it's better not to be metamei it yourself by catching it in a bucket. It's better to let it go mamela and just let it happen, rather than you being responsible for being tamei, making tamei this truma. Shkoyach.